Fitness Center. Yes, I've been away from you for a little while, little technical glitch on my computer, but I'm back, ready to go, and what I'm going to cover today is actually one of the segments that's coming in my forthcoming DVD video series and instructional manual on treating your fascial system. It's called your myofascial system, which I talk about in a lot of my other prior videos, but that's the secret to elasticity, flexibility, strength, power, whether you win, whether you lose, whether you have pain, whether you don't have pain, all sorts of different things. And you know, a big component of that system is what's called foam rolling. People into athletics may be familiar with the concept, but basically you use a compressed round foam tube that can be different colors. I like black. It's toughest and it doesn't lose its shape or form. It can be a little tough on people that are new to fascial stretching because it can be very painful when you first start. It's not a bad thing, it just means that you need to have it done, but it kind of sucks to go through it if you're in pain. So you start on lighter levels, like the white level, and you work your way up. So you can do the entire body with a foam rolling system, and I do teach a class on that here at the Edge Fitness Center in Ramsey for an entire hour on it's called my Stretch to Win class, and one that's coming soon is called Stretch to Tone. But I'm going to show you today one of the little secrets of rolling it on your calf and why the calf one is so important. The calf muscle actually has many different structures in it. You've got the big part of it that's called your Gastrocnemius, which is the one that you see when you flex your calf in the mirror. And then beneath that you've got a second layer down there that's called your Soleus. And the Soleus muscle is the one that primarily forms your Achilles tendon that attaches to your heel. And below that is what's called your tibialis posterior, and that's the one that sits very, very deep in between the split in the calf. And these are very important because, one, if you get adhesions or scar tissue or knots in those particular muscles, one, they can restrict the movement of the ankle, and then you lose what's called Dorsi-Flexion, your ability to move the ankle up, and then plantar flexion down. And if you just lose 1 degree of motion in your ankle, you can throw off your entire hip, or what's called your kinetic chain, and that's how you move. Then you get slower, or with athletics, and two, you can eventually lead to pain through compensation. But the soleus muscle is a very important muscle because, one, he's the primary muscle in the lower part of your body that pumps blood back up to your heart. So if he's tight, he doesn't contract as much, you don't get as much blood flow back to your heart, so you lose your endurance. You get winded faster, and if you ever suffer from where you get up from a seated position or you're lying down and you get up and you get dizzy or lightheaded, that can be there's many reasons for that, but one of the reasons it can be lack of adequate blood flow back up to your body because of the tightness in the calf. So if you try to roll on this like I show you, you may notice a difference in that, which is pretty cool. But also you can get a trigger point or a knot in your soleus on the outside belly of it that can give you pain in your lower back, right on what's called your sacroiliac joint. It's part of your pelvic joint between what's called your ilium and your sacrum. And it's about the size of a $50 right on that bone. So if you're cracking your back and you just can't get any pain relief from massages in your back, just go down and start to rub your calf, and you might notice a big difference in there. So that's the mantra on my website, and everything I teach people is to stop chasing pain. Just because you have pain somewhere does not mean that's where your problem is. You have a problem, yes, when you have pain, but it doesn't mean that that's where the issue is. So I'm going to show you how to roll on the calf, and typically you can do this anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute. And I'm going to show you 2 techniques. One is easier, the second one is a little bit more difficult. Make sure you breathe the whole time you're doing it. Don't hold your breath, and if it hurts, just try to go through it as best you can. Try to do it every single day for a little while until it loosens up, and then we can get into it later on to where we can show you how to do other parts of the body. So, okay guys, we're back. You're probably going to see more of my feet on this one when we do it, but basically the roll is going to be on the ground. You're going to put your calves right in mid-calf, right over the roll. You're going to be on your wrist, post up on your fist or your fingertips, lift your body weight up, and roll from mid-calf to top of the calf near the knee, then go all the way back to the heel bone, supporting your body weight. This is stage 1, because you only have the body weight from each leg. I want you to turn your legs out like you're walking like a duck here, so your toes go out, you get the outer calf. Turn your toes in like you're walking like a pigeon and get the inside, okay? Now normally you wouldn't do these in jeans and biker boots, but you get the idea. To make it more difficult, cross one leg over the other at the ankle joint, knees are tucked tight, lift your weight up and repeat the exact same thing. Up the middle, Lean to the outside, turning your hip. Lean to the inside to go on the inside. That's going to be a little bit more painful. The slower you go, the more it will hurt. The faster you go, it'll still hurt usually, but it'll be easier because you're not on the muscle as long. When you find a spot that hurts, after you've done a few repetitions, just stick and hold on it, and hold it till the pain begins to diminish, and then move on to the other one. You can do it for 60 seconds to 2 minutes if need be. Just take some time to rest your wrist if you need to, and do both sides of your calves. This is the one that you can do a couple times a week. Ideally, I want to do a whole body type of workout several times a week, but that's coming out on my DVD. And we're going to understand the rationale for why you're doing what you're doing. Also, remember to always roll first before you stretch. I'll explain that one to you on the next video, just to keep you hanging and make sure you'll tune in to learn why. This is Dr. Perry from the Pain Laser Center coming at you. We'll see you on the other side. It's good to be back.